Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I really hope that you're having a beautiful and an amazing day. This is a timeless collective reading for the sign of Virgo. So, somebody here is thinking about moving forward. They want to move forward. They want to have victory and success. I'm definitely this could be a masculine energy here. There's a somewhat of an aggressive energy that I'm picking up on right now, but it's an aggressive type of like energy that's coming from optimism. I feel also too, I can tell that this is going in the direction of love. Okay, but it could of course be related to business or whatever. But somebody wants to get into a more authoritative like position. A person is concerned about security, stability, how to move forward. Somebody may be trying to do something possibly with a car. Somebody could be waiting on a car or an opportunity or some type of travel, business travel or something to come in. You have the Emperor here and the Two of Cups. So it's like somebody wants to move forward, but with the Chariot here, there is some type of duality. I have a deck here to the side and it's the Moon in the reverse. So somebody now wants to move forward because they've gotten some kind of clarity or awareness about something. Somebody could have Cancer in their chart. Okay, here's a 10 of Wands in the reverse and then 2 of Wands. So if there's been some kind of stuck, stagnant energy here where someone has been at a roadblock, I just saw 222 on the clock, when it comes to their overall security, stability, or whatever, I feel like that's about to shift and change. You could be dealing with somebody who wants to come into your life. They want to grow and expand, but maybe their security, stability could be an issue, or this is yours. It may not even be that someone is struggling financially. It just may be I'm seeing a card in my mind that is in a different deck. It's a card that says divergent dreams. So you and another person could be moving in two totally different directions right now, or you feel like you're moving in different directions. The 3 of Wands is here, so it speaks of growth, expansion, manifestation, your ships coming in. So somebody here is ready to move forward, or they are on a pathway to moving forward, but it feels that in the back of somebody's mind, they're still kind of waiting for something to come in. Either somebody is waiting for something to come in so that they can approach you, or somebody is waiting to, yeah. I was about to say the same thing in a different way. And I kind of feel that that's the energy between you and someone else. You are going about something like your destination is the same, but your journey is different. That's definitely the vibes I'm getting here. The Emperor and the 2 of Cups. So somebody is also getting more serious about some type of partnership. Again, this could be romantic or business or both. Somebody is getting serious, but they're waiting on something to come in. I'm going to clarify what that 3 of Wands is. The 4 of Cups is here and the 10 of Wands. So there's been some kind of missed opportunity. Somebody has been carrying some kind of burden here. And because of this burden that a person has been carrying, they've either, it's like someone is trying not to look at love. They're trying not to look at an offer because they're very, very focused on all of the things that are in front of them or behind them. Somebody is just focused on something. It's like really somebody is waiting on a breakthrough. Somebody is waiting on some type of breakthrough so that some kind of burden can be dropped in their life so that they can really dedicate their time, effort, and energy to something that will be mutually beneficial for you and this person. Like it could be business, love, or both. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, and the 3 of Cups. So something here is going to work in your favor. Somebody is thinking about moving forward. Maybe it's something about timing. They're waiting on the right time or opportunity here. The High Priestess is here. The High Priestess speaks of wisdom. I feel like somebody is trying to make a very wise decision with different options being presented to them. They want to make a decision based on wisdom. Something that is in alignment with their higher self. This is you or this person, 9 of Wands. Yeah, because someone has already kind of been through some type of battle here, but they are ready to celebrate. They are ready to come into some kind of union, celebrate. Yeah, this is, for some of you, it's a past life connection. Yeah, somebody is trying to figure out now. Somebody's trying to figure out how to free themselves from a situation where they've been juggling. They're trying to balance something out here so that they can fully invest in something. I feel like for some of you, this is a person that's coming towards you, or they're already in your life, but they're trying to balance something out. Three of Wands, the Four. Okay, so, okay. Somebody is trying to heal. The Four of Swords. Ooh, but wait a minute. Okay. I had to sit up in my chair on this one because some of you, especially if you're a divine feminine watching, you've met your match, or you're about to. The Emperor and the Empress are out here together, and the Two of Cups. But when I say you met your match, you've met somebody who is just as wise as you, just as intuitive as you. Okay, it's very interesting with what I'm picking up on. It's this person knows that they are divine, just like you know. They know too. So this connection won't be one that is based on a lot of surface level, superficial things that are appeasing to the ego. No, this person moves with wisdom. And for some of you, you feel like you're waiting on the person. This person may be waiting on you. The Three of Wands, this is a masculine energy right now. Four of Swords. This person, this is someone who is spiritually wise and mature. This is somebody who will come in and tell you, hey, I like you. I would like to pursue you, but I'm only going to pursue you once I'm healed. The Four of Swords is here. This person is resting. They're recovering. They're retreating. They're healing. This is also the type of person who in their mind, they are actively manifesting their counterpart. This person, they only want who is their future life partner. They don't want to date around. No, they show up as the Emperor. They are waiting on the Empress. So they're judging a person by how wise you are. Eight of Cups. Yeah, this person is going on some kind of journey. Yeah, a journey. Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. This person has walked away from something and they're moving in your direction, or just on their new path, their new journey. You're going to run into this person, or they're already in your life, but you guys are eventually, you're going to get on a path together. Somebody here could be traveling or relocating. There's a lot of cards out here of travel. Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, Six of, those are all, and the Chariot was first. So somebody here could be moving or relocating. The King of Wands is here. All right. I feel like this King of Wands energy, you could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Emperor usually represents Aries energy. For me as a reader, the Emperor represents Aries, Taurus, and Capricorn for me as a reader. But the King of Wands is out here, so it could definitely be a fire sign. Like somebody is getting fiery, passionate. Like I said, I was picking up aggression. Somebody now, they know for a sure fact that they want victory and success in a relationship. The Eight of Wands. This is somebody who is moving on from their past. Somebody may be traveling back to a place from their past, like going back to their hometown, visiting, you know, where they went to high school, where they went to college. I don't know why I'm picking up almost like a class reunion type vibe. Like it's a reunion here where somebody is, I'm hearing, going back to their old stomping ground. Somebody is going back to something, and it's going to put a lot in perspective where someone is going to really realize that they've grown, they've ascended, like they're over something. If they have relationships with friends, family, or a lover from their past that they were still dealing with or trying to heal from, somebody is really ready to do the work. There's a lot here about travel. The Magician card is here. Yeah, somebody here is, somebody has received a lot of tools and resources, wisdom and insight, because they're at the end of some type of like spiritual battle. There's a tough journey where somebody has been just carrying a lot, but the magician could be at the beginning of a journey or the end, but it speaks of you having tools and resources to manifest whatever you need to move into your new cycle. The Page of Wands. This is exciting news. Exciting news is coming in that someone is going to receive justice. Something is going to balance out. And here's a Temperance card. These are two cards of balance, justice, and the Magician. Wow. And then the King of Swords. Somebody could be could have Libra and Sagittarius in their chart for sure. This person is an alchemist. They know how to manifest. One thing I will say about this person, whether it's you or someone you are dealing with or connecting with, whoever this is, they are extremely patient. And it's kind of weird because this person could for sure be a fire sign. You would expect this person to be fiery, flighty, aggressive, a very fast moving energy. This person is only fast moving once they've made a decision from a place of a lot of self-control, moderation, patience, and wisdom. This is a very, very, very spiritually evolved person, whoever this is. And they are complex in a way. This isn't somebody that you can judge them by their zodiac or anything like that. It doesn't, because this person, they could be a fire sign. But if they're like a Sagittarius, they act more like a Libra, almost like or Aquarius. Like this person can easily detach, or they come off detached. This also could be somebody right now with the Temperance, the King of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody has like tunnel vision, or for a long time they've had tunnel vision. Somebody has not been paying attention to love because they've had tunnel vision about something in their work life, or them trying to overcome something from their past, a past life, a childhood situation. I feel like the tunnel vision is coming to an end. Somebody now is about to start really paying closer attention to a romantic connection or some kind of partnership. Page of Cups, yeah. There's going to be some type of gesture, a conversation, a gesture, something. Five of Wands. So this is some kind of okay, Five of Wands, Five of Cups. A lot of changes with all these fives here. Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. Somebody here is disappointed or in regret about some type of chaos, competition, or conflict, but there is healing coming from it and an awakening. The Hangman is here. So there's been some kind of jealousy, envy, competition, just a lack of peace in some type of situation, but all is not lost. Somebody is coming to the conclusion that, wow, they went through a lot dealing with, a group of people, could have been fussing, fighting, arguing, altercation, whatever it is, but it pushed somebody to the Hangman and the Star. So there was something here that was delayed for a reason in someone's life so that they could actually go through some type of deep healing. I'm hearing the word metamorphosis. And I just said somebody could for sure have Aquarius in their chart. Yeah. So somebody had to heal something in their family. Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Lovers. And behind it was the Devil. So there was some kind of toxicity, some kind of bad habit, an addiction, bloodline, curse, hex, entity, something that was holding someone back. So somebody now is seeing that they had to, with the Five of Wands, they had to go through some kind of spiritual warfare because of something in their soul contract, their assignment. So you or this person or both of you were assigned to heal something for sure. Like within your family or your bloodline, there was a karmic tie or debt that had to be paid. Yeah, and it's like this low vibrational energy, this devil-like energy was trying to stop and block you by any means necessary. Somebody also could have been hiding the fact that they had some type of addiction. All right. Now, when I say addiction, it could be because I'm getting the Nine of Cups here. It could be alcoholism. It could be an addiction to TV, food. It could be just codependency. Somebody could be addicted to just being around people. It could be anything. Like somebody overindulged in something and they possibly, did not share this initially. But somebody is now having an awakening. This is being dealt with. Somebody is dealing with whatever this situation is. Or this could have just been in the family too. Queen of Pentacles is here with the Page of Cups. Somebody also could have been dealing with a very toxic parent-child dynamic with the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. This could be a situation where someone had a mother figure who was very practical, very stable, secure, maybe even abundant, business-minded or whatever. But this child may have been lacking emotional fulfillment with the cups here, okay? And this could have led to someone overindulging in different things. This may have been you or this person as a child may not have had as much attention or emotional support from friends and family, and it led to someone hiding the fact that they have like low self-esteem and insecurity, fears around abandonment, rejection. Somebody could also be hiding the fact that they have really bad anxiety, separation anxiety for sure is what I'm picking up. Somebody has social anxiety. They don't like to be in groups. This may be the type of person, they're not too inclined to want to work in groups or teams or collaborate with people that they don't really know. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, it comes from feeling abandoned, rejected, or isolated, possibly as a child. Somebody could have had a parent that dealt with addictions, or a parent, it was just an unhealthy connectionship. I said connectionship. My goodness, what is a connectionship? It was a connection. That's crazy. I'm trying to say relationship, but it was a toxic connection. So oh my goodness, I just put connection and relationships together. You get what I'm saying? Somebody could have had an unhealthy relationship with a parent, or somebody here could be a parent and it has, been difficult, possibly being a single parent or even, raising a child, co-parenting with somebody else. And it was just very different energetic vibrations here. Something here about a child and a parent though. But somebody is finally healing from this. King of Pentacles. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is here with the Page of Cups. Oh. The Queen and King of Pentacles with the Page of Cups is falling right underneath the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers. So, and I've been picking this energy up in the last few readings. For some of you, look at that cut in the deck too, is the Ace of Pentacles. But here's the Knight of Wands. This person, like I said, when they make up their mind, they come rushing towards you, but it takes this person a long time to make up their mind. Usually, this is someone now who is finally starting to accept the fact that perhaps they've found the one, or they are preparing for the one. Ace of Pentacles. It seems, and this person could, this is keeping this person up at night. They're like, wait a minute. Like I said, somebody could have some kind of anxiety. And it feels like this person is very much smitten, but also a little bit afraid, because it's pretty clear with the King and Queen of Pentacles here, and the Emperor and the Empress with the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups. I mean, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Star, the Ace of Cups. Something here is very much destined. It's destined for two people to come together and even have a child. This child could for sure be a little boy. Queen of Wands, the Sun. Here's the Queen of Wands right underneath the King of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands out here? For some of you, it's like you and this person, you're just a pair. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your sign, nothing. You and this person, for some of you, King and Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Wands, the Emperor and the Empress, and then you have the Three of Wands here. It's something about the number 3. You and this person, you have possibly been married or connected in several different lifetimes. And that may be why this person is so patient, or why you are so patient. Your spirit, your soul knows something about this person or this connection. It's a very familiar type of energy. It's because you've been with this person several times. Ace of Wands, see? And the World, yep. There was some type of third-party interference here, though. This Queen of Wands, this has closed out. And whatever this toxic situation was, I feel like this is what brought about this Five of Wands situation. This masculine learned a lot from this Queen of Wands. And what it led to is a spiritual upgrade. And now they are becoming passionate about having a new connection. But this person had to go through a lot of deep healing after dealing with a situation here. The Knight of Wands is here. A lot of fire. The Knight of Swords almost jumped out. Yeah. This person is becoming more passionate about communicating to you. Ace of Pentacles. In all the deck, this card, look, this person wants to come and rush towards you and communicate some truth. For some of you, though, this Knight of Swords is this person. Ace of Pentacles. Now, you have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands out here. Some of you have more than one person that wants to come towards you. And before, I was saying something about a person visiting their hometown. This could be a new person and an old person, both wanting to come towards you. What I'm really getting, though, is that you have somebody that wants to come towards you. They have someone from their past that wants to come, that wants them back. This Strength card here, which will be Leo energy. This is his Queen of Wands here. Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups. This person has found themselves sort of in some type of confusion, stuck, stagnant energy. This may be someone who, for a while, like they had sworn off love because of this toxic connection that they were in before. The Tower card is here. Oh yeah, the Ten of Swords. This person got hurt really, really bad in a situation. They could have gone through a really bad breakup, a betrayal, a divorce, or something. And I feel like after they dealt with this person, they just kind of swore love off. They didn't want it until all of a sudden the Nine of Pentacles comes in. The Nine of Pentacles, this could be a divine feminine or masculine energy. This is someone that has all the bells and whistles on them. And I feel like this person now is like, they can't deny the fact that, yeah, they want this Nine of Pentacles. But this Nine of Pentacles, which could be you or whomever, this Nine of Pentacles showed up when this person was juggling in life because of this heartbreak or this betrayal, separation, divorce, or whatever that they just came out of. So they're just looking at this like, wow, this is just bad timing. Why is this happening now? Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and look at this. The Strength card and the King of Wands. So I'm telling you, there was a stronghold on this person because of a loss. Some type of rejection, breakup, separation, or whatever. Possibly, there's a Leo out here for somebody. And this person, I feel like this King of Wands started to get very upset about the idea of having a family because of the wounding that they went through. This person is extremely hurt and wounded. Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords. Yep. Queen of Cups and the Sun. Death card. Ace of Swords. Queen of Cups and Death card. Scorpio energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody here has fallen for the caring, kind, nurturing energy, the essence of this Queen of Cups person, and they're willing now to transform. This person can see clearly. They want to go through this transformation because this Queen of Cups is bringing them the sun. This Queen of Cups also, for somebody, as the Empress, this Queen of Cups is going to be the person that this masculine is going to co-create and procreate something very special and divine with. It could be a child, it could be a business or something, but this person is realizing now, they're like, okay, it's time to unlock my heart. And this person has been keeping their heart on lock. Five of Pentacles, they have separation anxiety. They don't want to be left behind again, or they don't want to go through this financial ruin. They don't want to go through a divorce or separation. They do not want to do that. So they don't move in haste anymore. This person is not quick to make decisions. This is the kind of person that will spend several months, if not years, getting to know you before they even try to make anything official. Because like I said before, this is someone who wants long-term. Ten of Pentacles, and here is the Temperance. They want It has to be all or nothing for this person. Justice, wow. King of Swords. This it's a Libra out here. Somebody has Libra and Scorpio on their chart. Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius is in somebody's chart heavy. But you wouldn't know it because they seem like the Knight of Wands. You wouldn't know that this person was as serious as they are. You may think this person is a player, that they are very like jovial, optimistic, hot and cold, whatever. This person is very, very serious. Who they are in the spirit is not. You would never believe that this person is who they are or their spiritual ranking. This person works very, very closely with like karmic law, possibly like Archangel Michael. They believe in everything being fair and just, and they will call judgment on the situation with the Death card. 10 of Pentacles, wow, the High Priestess and the Temperance. Yep. Somebody here has this person pegged wrong. You may think that this person is a player. This person is not interested in options. The Knight of Wands, the Seven of Cups is in the reverse. They're not interested in options. This person is very, very, very serious. Either they're very, very serious about life or they're very serious about you. Either way though, I would say be careful not to judge a book by its cover, because this person, what you see is not what you get. It's not. Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Yeah. This is not somebody who is trying to work on anything from their past. They want it. They want something real and true. And they're only focused on something new. They already know that something in their past fell through. But the Two of Cups, they still believe in love. And here is the Two of Cups here. And it looks like this is somebody, they want to make this offer to you. Or this is you wanting to make an offer to somebody. So somebody out here, you need to know if you're worried about whether, like if you've met somebody and they are a player, they're worried about the past. Now, this isn't everyone's situation. Please be discerning. But for some of you, you're going to meet someone or you've already met someone. They're a really, really good match. But you're going to have to look beyond the exterior, the surface. This person is very, very, very serious and they are very spiritual. This could be the type of person even that's actually very religious. They're very, very structured and disciplined. But when I say spiritual, this person, their level of self-awareness, once you get to know them, you will be very, very surprised. Because I'm telling you, they come off as a Knight of Wands. Like they're young. You may think that they're naive. This person watches everything. They know a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if this person doesn't have some kind of psychic or spiritual gifts. They have some kind of insight and awareness about life, and especially about relationships. And I think at the beginning, that's why I said you've met your match with this person. You could be this type of person where you feel like on your journey, you've been through your spiritual warfare, you got it all figured out. You're gonna run into somebody, they have it figured out too. You won't be able to push this person, and you may not be in the same place in your journey, but they know where they're going. There are differences here with this person, but like I said, your destination is the same. This person, they're breaking generational curses and learning lessons they've had, their karma, good and bad, just like you have. So the same way people judge you and they have no idea who you are, this person, they go through the same thing. And I would say, be careful not to be the one that judges this person the wrong way. Because if you run into this person, this very well could be your forever, your actual life partner. But if you look at this person and think, oh, just because they're out and they're having a good time, or they walk, talk, dress a certain way, you assume that they have a bunch of options and all this or that. That really may not be the case. This person could have a lot of people, or this could be you. Like I said, the roles could always be reversed. They may have a lot of people from their past that want to work on a relationship with them. I guarantee you they're not interested. They're not. This could be you. You could have people who are really putting in work to try to get back into your good grace or back into your energy. You're not interested. Three of Cups. There's going to be a celebration here. Ooh, the Empress and the Emperor. Oh my gosh. Three of Cups, the Empress, the Emperor, Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, the Star, the Lovers, the Four of Wands. This is your person. This is 100% your person. 100%. 100%. Wow. The Emperor and the Empress are out here together in this deck. The Emperor and the Empress are together in another deck. You have the Four of Wands out here. The Ten of Pentacles. The Two of Cups is out here twice. Temperance is out here twice. It's yin and yang. I mean, this is your person. There's no way you can deny this. Somebody is in denial about it, or they will be, but I don't think that you can mess this up, even if you wanted to. This is two people who it has already been written that they're going to be together. At this point, it really doesn't even matter if you... It's interesting. This may sound crazy. It doesn't even matter if you and this person like each other or not. It's not right away. It's like God has a plan for you and this person that even you can't change it. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. The Emperor, the Empress, the Three of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Lovers, and the Star, the Ace of Wands. This is like very strong passion, desire, creativity, procreation, co-creation, together, marriage, commitment, stability, celebrations. Like you will celebrate wins and losses with this person. You or this person had really given up on love. Somebody out here, like I said, I'm picking up a hard. Somebody has had what may be considered like a hard knock life. Like I said, issues with parents, family, past relationships. Some of you guys are doing a lot of deep healing. Like I said, you're going back, you're revisiting people and places, and you're making peace with things. Look, trust. This situation is calling you to have faith. And you know what? Let me say this, because I think that romantic feelings is here. I'm gonna say this, and I try not to speak too much about personal things, because I really try to make sure that, you know, I keep my personal life and energy out of the readings for sure. But I'm gonna tell you something that is very interesting to me about this reading. Something that happened to me today. Today in my closet and in my drawers, it's Sunday, I had a conversation with God today, and I literally was like, God, I'm gonna make space for my forever person. When I tell you, I have so much stuff. I've had to go to the dumpster twice. I have bags and bags of stuff, but my closet now and my drawers, there is space for another person. And to me, it was just me cleaning, you know, fall seasonal cleaning, but it was setting that intention of this space is going to be shared with somebody else. Whether it's the space is shared here in my home or me going elsewhere, whatever. But it was me setting the intention of being able to share that space with somebody. And I think that it's very important for people to set intentions. And for me to see this reading, that means that a lot of people in the collective are possibly doing the same things, or I would recommend that you do it. I've been talking about this for months though, you know, cleaning up your cell phone, cleaning up your emails, you know, unsubscribing from things that are taking your money that you don't need, or unsubscribing from email lists, cleaning out those junk drawers in your home, go straighten up your garage, because the types of energies that are coming in are so pure that you don't need any dust, no dirt, you know. When I clean my house, literally, I'm cleaning window sills. I clean the screens of my windows. Like, to be clean is to be holy. I like for things to be very clean. But you have to kind of think about that even when it comes to relationships. And it's a soul cleansing that's happening, but also make sure that you're keeping your space clean, and that you have an energy that is welcoming, as like the Empress. Are you welcoming in the energy of a masculine, or even a masculine? Are the masculines in balance with their divine feminine energy, where they can actually allow themselves to receive a feminine? Like, that's very important. And these situations, it does require trust, because, you know, you can want to manifest a person, it doesn't mean that it's coming right away. Yeah, unrequited love. See, it could seem like it's unrequited for some people in certain situations, especially when you are dealing with somebody that is different from your usual type and expectation. Yeah, new love is here. Those of you who have more than one person in your energy, there's one person where there's just not enough chemistry to keep the relationship going. If you're holding on to somebody because of history or something like that, that's not enough. There's people in the collective now who are ready for having, look, an actual home life, being in a divine purpose with somebody where there is great chemistry and passion. There's friendship, there's love, there's security, there's stability, peace, harmony. So history is not enough. You know, being intimate with somebody, that's not enough. Just being in the presence of somebody, that's not enough. You want a person where you can express your love and they can express theirs, and you can be comfortable with being vulnerable and understanding the importance of forgiving and learning, being on your healing journey. But this is coming into somebody very soon. Yeah, look at this, very soon. Keep an open mind. Here is codependency. So somebody here has been dealing with some type of toxic connections, bad habits, addictions, but calling in your soulmate. It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So soon you're going to be getting to know somebody, and this person could already be in your life for some of you, but you're going to start to get to know them on a more deep, intimate level. They may start telling you things about their childhood. This is, you know, when you get into the connection where you start sharing secrets with each other, you know. It's not surface level. There's a song that I know is called Unlock Your Heart. That's what this is. Somebody's heart is being unlocked. Rejection. Don't allow rejection to stop you from giving love a try. Somebody needs to talk, or they have a lot to say. This could be somebody that you rejected, or they rejected you in the past. But after some kind of prayer, meditation, or introspection, they now have more. They have some things to say. Divine Feminine came out. Yeah, somebody. Oh my gosh. This is the second time. Proposal. Marriage is coming. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign, which I said earlier, the Queen of Cups. There's unconditional love here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, High Priestess, Queen of Cups. Somebody, this rejection though, was kind of like your protection. Somebody was putting their guard up and rejecting you or refusing to make an offer because they were not healed from their own toxic connection. But this person, after prayer, introspection, meditation, or whatever, this person is receiving downloads that you're the divine feminine, and they're having dreams, visions, or something like visualizations about proposing and being married, or just taking the relationship to the next level. Self-worth and self-love. Yeah, again, somebody had deep inner child issues. I feel childhood wounds with rejection, which created anxiety, some kind of fear around rejection. Somebody could have been dealing with somebody in their life who was extremely controlling and manipulative. It made it hard for this person to recognize true love, or this is you. And some of you have more than one person in your energy right now. You need to make sure you're not connected with someone based on a trauma bond or an old wound, that you're not connected with somebody just because you have a fear of rejection, that you're not forcing something to happen with a person that's running away from the connection because of their ego. But it's like they're running away from the intimate connection, but they also won't let go. Some of you have a person in your energy, they already have a family. They keep running away from this connection. They don't want it to be anything too deep, but they also don't want to let you go. You're going to have to make the decision to see that this is a situation of unrequited love. There's nothing here but history and toxicity. It's a connection based on codependency. and you connected to this person because of a fear of rejection. And what you did, you attracted somebody that is constantly rejecting you. So you have new love that's coming in very soon. Once you go through the process of forgiving and learning and truly healing, and forgiving others and forgiving yourself. Sometimes you have to forgive yourself for wearing a mask and letting somebody else wear a mask with you who deceived you and lied to you and kept a bunch of secrets. You have some kind of unexpected news coming or surprise. Some of you, you're going to be surprised. You're going to get an offer, or there's just going to be a surprise of more money. It's something is coming in. It's a huge blessing. You definitely have like a business partnership or romantic relationship coming in. For some of you, this connection is going to lead to marriage. Somebody misses you. Redemption. Somebody misses you and they want forgiveness. So you have a person out here that is actually doing the shadow work and healing. They want to redeem themselves with you. But very soon you have a past life connection coming in, and it is going to make you happy that this person is going to call you, or they're going to communicate some kind of truth to you, and this connection is going to move forward and it's going to move fast. But you have to leave behind what doesn't serve you. And for some of you, if you're reconciling with somebody from your past, there's nothing wrong with that, because there are people who have healed. Some of you, it's just though, if you're going to move forward with a person from your past, you have to make the decision to really let the past go and embrace the fact that there's love there. But for some of you, this past energy, like I said at the beginning, it's a very familiar type of energy that you may have with a new love, because you've had a past life with them. So when this person comes into your life, or even if they're in your life now, if you take things to the next level, it always feels familiar to you because you've been with them before. So it's almost like this person, it seems like in this lifetime, like they want to redeem themselves, and there may not have even been like a breakup. You and this person may not have ever been together, but if they did not take the relationship to this level in the last lifetime that you shared together, now it's like they're like, oh, I've ascended. We're on the same level now. I need to redeem myself. Can you forgive me for leaving you behind in the last lifetime? It's a strong past life connection. You're very strong. But both of you guys, you had to heal something within your own soul before you could come into a union. And sometimes it takes a whole lifetime to do. It seems like this lifetime, though, you and this person, you're on the same accord. So that's really, really good. Very beautiful energy. Lord knows we need it. I'm just going to pull from our shamanic healing oracle. Just see. Okay, 2 cards. Divine timing, divine timing and creativity. So focus on your creativity right now. Something is going to happen in divine timing. There's a lot of positive changes that are coming. You could be between the age of 30 to 39. It's a bunch of cards fell. You have joy and healing energy and teaching. So you may be learning something right now that's helping you with your creativity, or you could be teaching something to other people. But I feel like right now you need to teach yourself, go through a period of shedding and reprogramming where you learn how to embrace joy again, because after you go through a period of learning so many lessons and all of the forgiving and the learning, you sort of have to learn how to let go of the drama and the pessimism, and how to just enjoy the present moment and embrace joy and happiness and love again. It's like somebody here is still up in arms. Like I said, I keep hearing in my head, unlock your heart. It's time to unlock your heart. This person is going to teach you how to love, and you can teach them how to love. I'm hearing music, soul child, teach me how to love. Show me the way to surrender my heart. Girl, I'm so lost. Teach me how to love. How I can let my emotions. Does he say let my emotions evolve? I don't know. Something. Sexual energy. and forgiveness. With sexual energy here and forgiveness, like somebody could have experienced some type of trauma and they're letting go of this. Sexual energy though doesn't have to have anything to do with sex. When I get sexual energy, I always think about the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra has a lot to do with just your intentions and that feminine energy. It's that womb energy. It's, you know, your connection to your parents, the mother womb, the father womb. You think about the umbilical cord, reproducing, creativity, fertility, psychological, emotional, narcissistic abuse and all that. It really has a huge effect on that sacral chakra energy that will stop a lot of people from creating and being able to manifest. So here in divine timing, something is going to happen, but it's time for you to tap back into that sacral sexual energy of healing and forgiving so that you can get that childlike joy back. Yeah, it's all about you letting go. Wow. New day is here and ascension. November 24th could be significant. And remember I said the number 3 is significant. You have here 3. Slow. It says slow but steady. Number 3. So something is happening slowly, but it's going steady. It's going to happen in divine timing. So you're creating something. You're creating joy in your life. It comes from you forgiving, letting go. Yeah. You're returning back to home, and it's going to be a lot of abundance here. Oh my gosh, this is so sweet. This is really, really good. Really good. I just feel like you guys, your connections with your friends, your family, yourself, people in your community is about to really, really improve. And then you have a very beautiful connection, like past life connection coming in as well. Be sure, like I said, you guys, not to judge a book by its cover, because I'm definitely picking up somebody out here. What you see isn't what you get. Getting some of you, your person, their sun sign could be fire. This person is more like an earth sign or like a air sign type of energy. Because what's happening is you and whoever you are connecting with, you are shifting more into your north node. So how you show up in the world is just very different. Somebody's north node could be like in Libra, or somebody's rising sign or north node could be in Libra or Scorpio, because there's something here about a major life transformation and justice. Ace of Pentacles. Yep. This person, this energy, this offer, it's coming in. It's going to come in quickly too. High Priestess. Either you're a High Priestess or this person is. Wow, look at that. High Priestess and the Temperance. You got an Earth Angel here and a High Priestess coming together to build something beautiful. You're being gifted this person. You and this person, you're a gift to one another. So this is beautiful. I'm going to leave it here, you guys. I really hope that this resonated. You guys, make sure you type in the comments that you claim and you manifest this beautiful, beautiful energy that's coming towards you. We're in Libra season, so a lot of the readings, some of them they're chaotic because we're picking up messages of situations over the past several years that you're finally receiving justice. But let's always appreciate when we can get a really good reading, because that good energy is still, it's coming through despite all of the negativity, the drama, and the tension. So let's just appreciate that and claim this good energy. And you guys, make space for the things that you want, whether it's financial blessings or opportunities, your spiritual gifts to develop more love, whether it's love in your platonic relationships, whatever. Make space for it. Okay. And it can be something as simple as you cleaning up your house and cleaning out the junk in your car. Set the intention to make space. Because it doesn't make sense to keep saying that you want something, but there's no space for it to come in. All right.